We see our next question, question number 5. Find the greatest number which divides 121, 226 and 259 and leaves remainder 1, 2 and 3 respectively. It means, as we see our fourth question, there was given only one number, that was 5, which is subtracted from 3 numbers. But here 3 different numbers are given for subtracting 3 different numbers. Like 1 is subtracted from 121 and 2 is subtracted from 226. Same as 3 is subtracted from 259 because respectively is given. Respectively means first number is subtracted from first number, second number is subtracted from second number, and third number is subtracted from third number. Okay? Now, we solve here in this way. Required numbers. First of all, we have to find what are those required numbers. What are those numbers by which we use SCF? Means we find SCF as greatest number. As question is said here. Find the greatest number. So first of all, we subtract 121 minus 1 is equal to 120, that is first number, and 226 minus 2 is second number, means 224 we get here, and from 259 we subtract 3 as here 259 minus 3 is equal to 256. It is our third number. Now we have to find SCF of 120, that is first number, 224, that is second number, and 256, that is third number. So here 3 numbers are given as we had discussed yesterday in previous videos. Means when 3 numbers or more numbers given, we use steps. By using first step, we write SCF of 120 and 224. Means we take first number and second number, because in SCF 2 numbers are required basically. First is 120 and second is 224. So now by using Euclid's division algorithm, as we already used in this exercise, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the formula given by Euclid in his method. Now, we have taken 2 numbers, 120 and 224. 224 is greater than 120. So, we always select greater number as dividend. Okay? So, dividend here is 224 and divisor is 120. Because always smaller number is taken as divisor. Now, we divide here in simplest form. 121 is 120. We get here 4 minus 0, 4, 2 minus 2, 0, 2 minus 1, 1. Means we get here remainder 104, quotient 1, divisor is 120. So here divisor is written always because it is a smaller number, and quotient we get here from this means 1 and remainder 104. We can put these values in our formula. Now, as we know, Euclid's division algorithm says that in second step, the divisor of first step is become, you can say 120 is here written as dividend. Means divisor is changed into dividend in second step. So this divisor is here 120 as dividend. So now equal to remainder will be divisor. Means 2 things are remembering here. We have to say that means 120 will be dividend and 104, which was remainder in first step, will be divisor. Now divisor is given, dividend is given. We have to find quotient and remainder. How much the quotient? See here. 124 1 ja 124 and we get here 16. How much remainder? Remainder is 16. Quotient is 1. We can put here 124 into 1 plus remainder is 16. Okay. Now in third step, what is divisor in second step? 104. It will be dividend again in third step. So this is here dividend 104 and remainder always be divisor as we discussed. Now it will be divisor. Now we divide it. 16 6 are 196 and remainder is 8. Now we write here 16 is divisor into quotient is 6 and remainder is 8 plus 8. Now again 104 is dividend, 16 is divisor, 6 is quotient and remainder is 8. Now in next step divisor will be dividend. So 16 is here and is equal to remainder will be divisor and now divide it. 8 to the 16 means quotient will be 2. 8 into 2 is equal to 16 and remainder is 0 plus 0. When we get remainder 0, then divisor will be always SCF. Means here you can say the SCF of 120 and 224 is 8. We can get it easily. Now our third number is remaining. We get using this number and third number SCF. Now step second. SCF of 8 and 256 by using Euclid division algorithm. It is not necessary to write always for every time, but for your study, well study, I have written here. Okay? Now, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is formula. Now, we have two numbers, 8 and 256. Same as means greater number is 256, it will be dividend. 8 is a smaller number, so it will be divisor. Now simplest form, in simplest form we can divide it, means 8 is divider, 256 is dividend and to divide here. 8 3 are 24, 5 minus 4 1, 2 minus 2 0, 6 is here. Okay, 8 3 8 2 are 16, 16 minus 16 0, means remainder here is 0. It means when we get remainder 0, then we can say divisor will be SCF. So we can put these values in formula. Dividend was 256. So divisor is already given 8. Now we find here 32 is quotient and 0 is remainder. When we get remainder as 0, then divisor will be SCF. Now we can say for these two numbers SCF is 8. So in whole questions the required number means the greatest number will be 8. So our answer is 8.